Hello, everyone, and welcome to Two Gens Talk. I'm Mika, Team Millennial,
And I'm Vale, Team Gen Z.
and welcome to episode 4.
Look at us. We made it so far.
You sound like you're half asleep.
Kind of.
Yeah, guys, we're very tired. Why?
Oh.
I don't know. Girl, what's up with your chair?
My necklace just fell. Leave me alone. I'm really out of it today.
We're professionals here.
Yeah, completely. You couldn't tell already by the fourth episode.
Yep. Welcome to the Two Gens Talk podcast. Two generations coming together to talk about anything and everything. So, how has your week been? What's up? What's new? I feel like we actually have things to talk about today. Thank God we have a life.
Yes, guys. This is like the first week in a while that we can talk about our week with actual exciting things. I just came back from vacation with the fam.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
We went to Hollywood Beach in Florida. A lot of people, when I said I was going to Hollywood, they thought I was going to like California, and I'm like,
I wish.
I wish, but no. Hollywood Beach, it's like an hour-ish away from where I live. But we went with some friends from Orlando, and we stayed for like a week and a half ish. Yeah, it was really nice. I burned myself like the first day. Like I tanned for too long, and I got like burnt red, and I was like a stick man.
No, I
Couldn't
remember
move.
when you sent me the picture and you're like, this is only the first day. I'm like,
Yep.
okay, try to wear sunblock, please,
I no,
because
but
you're
I
gonna.
I did. I did. But I think what the problem was, I put two. I put like regular sunscreen, and then the other
Mm-hmm.
one, how there's like those bronzing sunscreens?
Uh-huh.
Well, the one
Girl.
the one that I used, it didn't have any sunscreen in it, and I thought it did, and that's one that I used the most. So that was my problem. So I didn't use that one after that day.
You
But
know,
like
pro tip, you don't need a bronzing sunscreen or a tanning thing when you're going to be at the beach for 10 days.
it makes the process a lot faster. I'm very impatient.
Yeah, you
Like
just wanted to look like a bronze goddess. I get it.
yeah, like I didn't see myself tan until like probably like 2 days ago. I didn't see it. The first day obviously I did because I wasn't tan. I was a freaking tomato.
Yeah.
And I couldn't move. Like when I went to go shower that day, I was like, "Tss, tss," you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not a good time. So like the next 2 days, I didn't even touch the sun. The sun did not see my presence. I was under the umbrella the entire time. And I know you can tan under the umbrella. This wise one,
Yeah, I teach you a lot of things.
yeah, like salmon.
Yes, yes. We'll get into that actually.
Oh,
I'm going to talk about salmon in this episode,
okay. Yeah, but that was my
actually.
week. Just a lot of tanning, burning, beach, waves, good
Relaxing.
vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
4th of July weekend, even though I'm not going to get into it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wild.
I was in the sun too, I guess. We went on for 4th of July, but not on 4th of July, on that Monday. We went on the boat with some friends. We went to this lake because I'm in Central Florida, so we do the
No
lake
beach.
life.
There's
I
no
mean,
beach.
we could, and we're actually going next week to the actual ocean, thank God, because I need some salt water
Yeah.
in my life. But we went to the lake and it was a lot of fun. Um, we went with friends and one of Eric's friends' parents that they're like super cool.
Oh.
And they have those like big foam mats for like the water. Have you seen those? Like they're
Foam
huge.
mats.
It's like a mat that you lay on in the water.
I mean, I probably have, but
But it's just a thing that floats and you can like lay on it. So I was literally just laying there staring at the sky and just like relaxing for like 2 hours. So that was on Monday, and then this weekend that just passed we went to a spring to also on the boat. And it was quite an experience, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Okay.
um, it was really nice. Obviously, it's a natural spring, so the water was super clear. It was freezing because that's how that water is. Um, but it was all good. We were having fun. We were barbecuing on the water. Um, but I have to say that I got into a little culture shock.
Ooh.
Even though, yeah, I had already experienced that here in Central Florida because being from Miami, it's very different being used to Hispanic people everywhere and, just that culture that when I did come to Orlando, I did experience a sense of culture shock because I didn't see a lot of Hispanics and it was a lot of like white people, which there's nothing wrong with that
Yeah.
if you're classy, right?
Ooh, that was a
So,
bomb.
but that can go in every way with every culture. You can
No, yeah.
have trashy Latinos, like, so not
Oh, I
hating.
know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we park the boat, and already next to us is this boat that there's a couple there with a little kid, their dogs, right? What a nice little family.
Right.
Until I look up and they have a flag on their boat that says, fuck Biden and fuck you if you voted for him.
No way.
That's the thing. Like, let's be real, guys. Like, I didn't want to get into politics on the podcast. Like, we don't, whatever. You voted for who do you voted for? You're Democrat, Republican, great, awesome. That's good for you. But I just thought that this particular flag saying fuck Biden and fuck you if you voted for him, that's a little too much.
That's
It's unnecessary.
unnecessary.
It's so unnecessary, so
Exactly.
disrespectful. There
No,
were a
yeah.
bunch of families there with little kids. Like,
Yeah, and I was about to say, like, don't they have a kid? Like,
oh, yeah, I mean, they're teaching him great things,
oh, yeah.
clearly.
Really nice
S-
direction you're putting him there.
Yeah. So this spring, so I thought that was going to be it, right? Like, I
Oh,
saw,
no.
yeah, so whatever. So
I would have lost my marbles, but
it pissed me off. I was pissed off for the pretty much the whole entire time. And people are going to be like, "Oh, why do you let that affect you?" I don't know why it affects me, but I go off of energy and just the fact that I had such like negative and like hateful energy right next to me, I couldn't
yeah,
vibe
you
with
couldn't
that.
enjoy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, this town where the spring was is like an hour away from where we live, which we live very central Orlando. And that town was like in the middle of nowhere, right? So you can already tell the people that live there it's like hillbilly town. All right. And I noticed that after when we left the spring and we were already driving out of that town to come back home, there were all the, I'm not exaggerating, all the houses in that town. Let's say that we passed by 5 houses, two of those houses had fuck Biden flags. And this is in front of people's homes. Like, this is the first thing you see when you see their home is profanity. Like, and it's not even about that it says fuck Biden. It's just the fact that you have a flag that says fuck in the front of your house. Like, that's the first thing that people see when they're going to your home.
I
I don't
just
know.
like
Yeah.
mm,
Mm.
like
Yeah.
especially if there's like children in the neighborhood, like really?
Yeah.
Like
And
have your
again, everyone can vote for whoever they want for. That's
yeah.
not what we're talking about here. It's just how unnecessary it is. Like, get over it. The election was half a year ago, pretty
I
much.
know. Oh my god, I cannot. See, now I was just expecting you to say like a bunch of people with Trump flags, which like
Hmm.
whatever. Like, you know what? You can keep that up all year long if you want to. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
No, it
know,
was the fact that it was so like intense.
not welcoming at all.
No, but that was that. I mean, aside from we had a lot of fun in the lake. The springs was nice, but that just like threw me off. So it was whatever. And we already said we're not going to be going back there just because it was very, I want to go places where there's more diversity. And I did not feel good there.
at all.
Not only
Super
because of that, but
uncomfortable.
yeah, but honestly, not only because of that, just because it was just like all white people.
Yeah, and we're just not used to that.
We're not.
We're not part of that.
I want to see white people. I want to see Hispanic people. I want to see black people. I want to see everybody. I want to
Yep.
see everybody.
Yeah, I agree. Same
So,
way. Same way. That's why I love
yep.
like Hollywood Beach. There's everybody there, even though that beach is very much like I swear to God, it's popular. It's like you're in Argentina. There are so many Argentinos ahí. Oh my God,
Hmm.
every corner you would hear someone, and you knew they're from Argentina. I don't know if they live there. I don't know if they're here on vacation. But I was also there last year around this time, and same thing.
Yeah.
So my dad was knocking. Ignore him.
um, but yeah. Oh, so you were there during this whole Copa America thing now, right?
Yes, I was. Yeah, pretty much like during like the crazy parts, like the semifinals and then the finals for
Hmm.
the Copa America and for the Euro 2020. Crazy.
I
Crazy.
mean, I saw your hello.
Story?
What that
Huh.
your stories, your
Ma'am?
Instagram stories.
Yeah. It was crazy. Obviously by now everybody knows Argentina won, and I think that's a lot more to talk about. I mean, I don't want to piss people off, but like if Brazil won, it wouldn't have been more of a big deal if Argentina had won, and everybody knows why. One,
Hmm.
because they
Well,
have.
hey, but hey, this is a good thing. Even though I'm not an Argentina fan, at
Mhm.
least Argentina winning goes to show that soccer is not as corrupt as we thought it was.
Oh yes, yeah,
You know?
yeah, I agree. Yeah, but like I was saying that it definitely was much of a bigger deal because Argentina hadn't won anything in years. You know what I mean? Now that Messi finally has something with Argentina because he hasn't had anything, and this guy's about to retire soon. You know what I mean? So it's a pretty
Yeah.
big deal. Yeah, so I'm really glad that. I mean, no offense to any Brazilians or anyone that's going for Brazil, they're a great team. I have respect for them, but like definitely Argentina deserved this cup, and I hate when people say, "Oh,
I'm
they
just
got lucky." Like, no, they deserved it. They won. Like, keep it like that.
I'm just sad about one thing.
That they tied with Uruguay with the amount of cup wins. I know.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the thing that was keeping me back too. I was just like,
First of all, I'm shocked. I didn't know that Uruguay had the most copas.
we did. We used to have that title.
Yeah, I mean, now we're tied. We haven't lost it yet. We're
Yeah.
tied.
But I saw this one post. I mean, I think I saw a couple where there's a lot of people saying that Argentina now holds the most titles for Copa America, and I was like, as much as I was going for them after Uruguay got eliminated, I will proudly say you are not. I love Argentina, okay, but you do not disrespect
No.
Uruguay like that. Uruguay is my number one. I love Messi. I was going for Argentina for Messi, not just mainly for Messi. Let's just say that I have
Yeah.
family in Argentina, but mainly for
You
Messi
you
because
better fact check that.
no,
You better
yes,
let the people know that Uruguay is number one.
Uruguay is my number one. Yeah, but I was
Okay.
getting pissed off at that. I was like, Uruguay is tied with you guys.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay. And to end our little soccer segment, because we just have to have a soccer
We
segment, I
have to
guess, on
have
this
every
podcast.
time.
Yeah. We were actually hanging out with some friends over the weekend too, on Sunday, yesterday. They were staying at a Hilton resort around here and they
Yeah.
invited us to go with them to the pool. But it started raining, so we went with them into the room into their room, and we were watching the final of
Euro.
the Euro. Yeah. And I actually saw that game, so you should be so proud of me.
All of it?
Like half. So I saw
The winning?
the second half and
The
the
penalties?
penalty kicks. Yeah,
So you saw them like celebrate.
yeah.
Oh my god, yay. Did
Did you
you
see the guy that slid and you saw his little tidy whities?
no?
Yeah,
Oh.
this Italian guy. He like whatever you call that. He was like surfing on the grass,
Yeah.
and his shorts completely went down, and he was wearing like the little like underwear,
Yeah, I have no
white
idea. No,
little.
I didn't see that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid.
Yeah, embarrassing.
Well, were you going for anyone specific or you didn't really care?
Italy.
Oh, same.
I
Same.
just feel like I have to. It's like
Me
our,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, like England's cool and all, but
It's kind of like our culture too,
yeah,
because, you know,
yeah,
there's a lot of Italians in Uruguay.
yeah. It's just for me, it's been a really good international year of soccer because two teams I liked won.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would have been better if Uruguay won, but oh well.
that would have been honestly the best thing ever. Like actually,
But
but
we
some
didn't have Cavani. We didn't have Cavani, right? Is that why? What?
in the beginning, no.
How? How was that like acceptable? Just let's just stop because
I'm
we're
not
gonna
even gonna get into it. You let me rant
yeah.
about Cavani and Uruguay out. This podcast will the name will change to soccer chat or something.
Two gens talk about soccer.
No, change the whole name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So moving on. What is your craving of the week?
yar,
Your
yar.
I was
Uh,
thinking, I'm like, am I gonna go with song of the week or craving
which
first? So
we usually go craving first, anyways.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I have had this craving for such a long time. If my mom listened to this, she'll know. It's the mozzarella sticks from Cheesecake Factory. Oh my god. I had them once
Hmm.
and it was back I think in June for my little sister's graduation. Oh my god. The I love mozzarella sticks. I had them all the time whenever we go out. Like that's just my jam. So then when
You're
I
like a child.
leave me alone. We've been through this. I ordered chicken tenders. Like, what are we not?
You know who else loves mozzarella sticks?
Who?
Valeska.
Ugh, my
She
queen.
gets them everywhere.
That's my queen right there. But dude, you guys have to. You had them?
No, I don't think I have from there.
They're
No.
just so good. Like, there's something about them. I don't know what it is, but they're amaze balls.
Okay, next time Eric and I go to Cheesecake, you said? Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah,
Okay, we'll get them and I'll send you a picture. Like,
yeah. Oh my god, they look good. They smell. Well, I can't tell you if they smell good, but I bet they smell good and they taste good. So
okay. All right.
yeah, what's yours?
Well, my craving of the week, I actually had it tonight because I cooked it because I was like, I'm really craving this. So I did like online Instacart shopping and I was like,
Oh
bring me
wow,
my craving.
give me my
And
food.
yes, and that was salmon, but
Oh,
cooked
okay.
in a cream like cheese sauce with
Ooh.
mushrooms and spinach,
Oh,
and it was
you
delicious.
became like a whole chef there.
I am a chef. I cook really good.
I don't think you've ever cooked for me.
Well, because you never come by yourself,
I
girl.
need to come by. I need to come by myself. It's just so
Yeah.
impossible. Like it really is. I know. Okay, it's not,
Hmm.
but like with my dad, it is.
You need to fly over here. That would be the best
I
way.
know. I know.
But yeah. Um, what's your song of the week?
It's also another song I found through TikTok. TikTok is giving me great song content lately. I don't know what that is.
Debatable.
Okay, just because you didn't like that one song doesn't mean that they don't give good music. It's called 18 by Jeremy Zucker. Pretty sure. That's his last name.
Yep,
Really
I
good.
heard it.
Did
Do you
you
wanna
like
do you wanna
it?
know my no. I didn't
Why?
hate it. I hated last week's. This like I didn't hate it, but I thought he was like trying too hard with the lyrics.
Really?
Yeah, like he was trying to tell this story, but he was like trying too hard. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it, but
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was really cute. I
it's about
liked it.
him like dating
An older girl.
an older, right? I was like, wait, it better not be a minor. I thought about like, no, it can't be a minor.
No. Yeah, it's just about him dating an older girl, and his friends are like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what it
yeah.
is.
It wasn't horrible, but
I
I can
liked
tell
it.
that he's young. I don't know.
I don't know anything about him. I just found it on TikTok, a little snippet, downloaded it, been listening to it ever since. So
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Um, My song of the week is Todo de Ti by Rau. Is that how you say it? Rau Alejandro.
Yeah.
I love that song.
That song goes so hard.
But look, I don't know if you've thought about this. That song is obviously reggaeton, right?
Yeah.
But there's something different about it. And I don't know if you were able to pick up on where they like grab their inspiration from.
And I couldn't tell you.
I wish we could play it right now, but I don't know if I tell you if you're going to be able to hear it or you'll just hear it after. The beat sounds like a BTS song.
Like a specific BTS song? Because I only know
Just
two, Dynamite
no,
and Butter, because of those are the only ones
just
that.
that just that style. Watch, just after the
Okay, I'll
podcast,
keep
listen
that
to
in
it.
mind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll keep that in mind when I
Yeah,
listen to it.
they like switched the typical
No,
reggaeton beat.
that I can agree with, and I think that's why it got really popular, and a lot of people like it because it's not your typical reggaeton song,
Mm-hmm.
but it's
Yeah,
so good. Like I
it's so
haven't
good.
liked a reggaeton song, and so like I've liked them, but like this one,
Mm-hmm.
I was vibe and still am. I played at the beach all the time. My parents wanted to kill me, but like,
No,
what
oh
can
my
you
god,
do?
when I like a song, I play it until I hate the song.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, but I mean,
It does, because now I'm kind of over like Olivia Rodrigo's, like some of her songs, because it's like they're so like driver's license. I don't want to hear
oh
that song
god, if I
ever.
hear the little ding ding from the car, I
Oh my god, you just reminded me. You know what's hilarious? Whenever I'm on the phone with Eric and
Mhm.
he's working and he like gets in his car and I hear his car do the ding ding, I start
me
singing, "Got my
Me
driver's
too.
license."
Whatever I hear a car start, whatever I think of driver's license
Yeah.
all the time. Like that's the freaking impact that she has on us now.
Yep.
Good
No,
for
I mean
her.
that was genius.
Yeah. But oh my god. Like if I hear good for you one more time, I'm like throwing myself out a window. I can't. And
That's how I feel.
like don't like it's a good song. I love Olivia. She's a queen. Love her. So successful, but sometimes songs and it's just the radio too. Like they play it so many times. Like if you play the
Hmm.
radio throughout the day, you notice that they start playing the same songs every like 4 or 5 songs.
No, it's
It's
ridiculous.
so annoying. Like there's some people that are there all day and they listen to that all day. The same
No.
levitating, good for you. I don't even
I'm
know.
levitating.
Oh my god. No.
No, I feel you. It's bad.
Yeah, no.
So, is there anything else that you have been up to
Oh
lately?
wait, I
What?
want to ask you. Have you heard that new song? Is it called "Stay" featuring Justin Bieber, Kid Leroy? Is that how you say it?
Oh, I think I saw it, but I didn't.
Oh
I
my
haven't heard
god.
it.
That I almost chose that as my song, but because it just kind of came out, you know,
Hmm.
but it's really good. Like I really like it.
I'll probably love it because it's Justin Bieber. I'm obsessed.
Yeah. I'm obsessed with
Even though we hate on him, did you
I
see
know.
all the
Oh my god.
all the
If you could
TikTok things
see
I
all the
sent?
TikToks that we send each other, like, but like hateful TikToks about this guy, like how he treats Haley and how he's an asshole. Like, sure, he could be an asshole and toxic all he wants, but his music, fire,
Fire.
fire,
And that, I mean,
say.
that's their problem. We
That's
don't
their
need to get
problem.
involved. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not involved in that. I just want to hear your music. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello. We're back. What what was I telling you?
What else have I
Oh,
been up
is
to?
like, yeah, is there something that you've been like listening to lately or doing, or is there a guy you're talking to? What's new? Anything else that's new in your life? She's like turning around and looking around.
What did you say? What are you talking about?
Spill the tea.
Well, well, okay. Apart from that, I'm really tired. I mean, like I said, I just came back from the beach, and the beach, like, it wears you out. Like sun
Hmm.
all day, every day, from the morning till like freaking 5 p.m. I'm tired, and I don't know if people can tell. I don't know if you can tell. My voice has been a little bit weird because when Argentina won, I literally screamed my ass off. Like
I can't really tell.
it's not that bad, but like yesterday, like 2 days ago, my voice would crack all the time. I sounded like a 13-year-old boy going through puberty. It was just tragic. I can tell it's a little bit different. Maybe you can because I don't know. But yeah. It's really annoying. I'm also starting to peel a little bit. I should probably use some moisturizer, but I'm not.
Same. I do that all the time. I'm like, oh, I'm dry as hell. I should probably moisturize.
You look at
Whatever.
the flaking skin. You're like, I should really put some lotion on that.
Nah.
Nah, I gotta just flake. It's okay. And I never got aloe for my when I was burnt, like a little crisp. I
Hmm.
never got aloe. So
Well, that's how we are.
yeah. What is that behind you? Is that a TV? Stop.
Stop, you scared.
The black box. What is that? The behind you.
You just scared me. Who does that? She's like, what is that behind you? Are you kidding me? Are you
I'm sorry.
insane?
I'm sorry.
I
I
don't know why
didn't.
you can't see it. That's the little reindeer thing that's always there.
Oh yeah, no. For me, it looks like a simple little black box. I was so
I don't know why
confused.
it looks like that right now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Wow. That was not fun.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of being scared, you know what I've been up to lately?
Oh no.
I started watching this guy's videos on YouTube.
Mhm.
His name is, I don't want to butcher it. I think it's Mr. Ballin, Ballen.
Mhm.
And he does storytelling. So he does like research on like crazy stories or like murders or people that
Ooh.
disappear and then they're found or they're not found or whatever. And he just like tells the story.
Yeah,
But
like no
he's such
script.
I mean, he's doesn't look like he's reading anything. He just like memorizes these stories. Like he does his research. I don't know what he does, but and he just goes on his YouTube channel and he like tells these stories and they're so entertaining and so interesting. And I don't know. I've been like while I work throughout the day, I've just been listening to like murder story like back to back to back to back.
Do you know that reminds me of that TikTok where it's like, uh, then her legs were cut off, her arms were cut off, her nose was cut off. Do you know that
I've
one?
never seen that.
Oh
No.
my god.
Well, you don't send them to me, so I'm
Well, I
blah
mean,
blah
like,
blah.
I don't know, because it's not really. It was kind of more like a while ago. I don't really see it pop up anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like watching those. I get a lot of TikToks of those of like really quick, like 1 minute, like murder stories or whatever the hell. I find
Mm-hmm.
them really entertaining.
Okay, then you'll like this guy. Like he does a lot of things. Not everything is murder. He does like a series that's um like I forgot what it's called, but it's pretty much when people go to places that they're not supposed to go to, but they go anyways, and then they die.
Oh,
So it's like dangerous places that you're not supposed to go to and whatever.
oh,
And yeah, but man, he tells stories so good. Like you're like locked in, like super engaged. You should listen to him.
I will. You have to send me his name because I will forget.
I will. You didn't answer. Are you talking to anyone?
I don't even know. Like, I'm giving you like a straight up answer. Like, it's just that, like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've had multiple guys like hit me up in the past couple of days or weeks, but like I just get these vibes that they're just like not genuine, or I don't know what, or like it's just because they saw one story of mine or a post and they're like, oh, she looks good, like
Mm-hmm.
that's just not like, I appreciate it, like thanks, but like I just
But don't you think that's how everything starts? Because
no.
people are always attracted to whatever, how you look, and then it goes from there,
No,
I
no, no, no.
guess.
But I'm saying these are guys that I've already talked to, so like they just come back like in that type of way. It's not like anybody new that's like, oh hey, like you know what I mean. And if they're
Yeah, I
new, they're
get you.
creepy, and I'm just like, no sir.
Oh,
Yeah. So like,
guys need to learn how to talk to girls, man.
yeah, I want to start going out more. I really need to do that. It's just hard meeting
Um,
people.
well, actually, oh my God. I don't know why I haven't told you about this, but it's perfect because now we can talk about it in the podcast.
What?
Guess what app I got?
I'm scared. What'd you get?
Bumble BFF.
Bumble BFF. That's a
Yes,
thing?
it's a thing. So it's just for girls. Yes, it's just for girls. You go on the app, you create a profile, like if it was a dating profile, but
Uh-huh.
it's just like to make girlfriends, which obviously I don't have. I don't know anyone here in Central Florida. So I got on Bumble BFF, and you swipe left or right and you see their profile. Automatically, it tells you their age, obviously their name, their religion, their zodiac sign.
Oh,
Um, what else did it say? If they're single or married or in a relationship, if they have kids, if they smoke, if they drink.
oh
So already,
wow.
if you don't like people that smoke and you see they're like, oh, smoke socially or all the time, you're like, nah, swipe. Like, it tells you all of that. And then you write your little cute bio or whatever, and you have pictures of yourself. So I've been talking to a
Ah.
few girls.
From your area?
Yep.
How is that going?
I mean, I just started, but no, it's good. So you should try that. Honestly, I feel like you could probably like make a lot of friends.
Yeah. My circle's very small. I love my small circle. But it'd be nice to meet some new people and just like, you know.
Yeah. And sometimes like your friends are not available all the time, and like if you want
Yeah.
to do something, it's good to have other people to hang out with
Yeah,
or
I
whatever.
agree. But that sounds awesome. I've never Is it new? Did it just come out?
No. Mm-mm. It's old.
What? I haven't even I feel like I would see TikToks about it, but I haven't even seen TikToks about that.
I've seen a few, but yeah, I feel like people just don't really talk about it.
That's weird.
But
Cuz I think
yeah,
that's
but I
really
was
cool.
talking, yeah, I was talking to this girl and I asked her, like, oh, have you actually met anybody from this app? Because a lot of people say, like, oh, yeah, let's hang out, but like they never
It
do.
never happens.
Yeah. So I asked her, like, have you actually met people from here? And she's like, yeah, look at my last picture. She's a girl that I met here, and we're like super close friends now. And also, like, two other girls from our group, we also met on Bumble BFF. And I'm like, what the hell?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
So you should try it out, even if like just for fun. Who cares?
Yeah. I
Mhm.
literally I downloaded Tinder once as a like, I downloaded Tinder once, but it was for one of my friends to find her ex. And so I was just like a fake girl. And then after we found him, I turned myself into like my picture was like a meme. And it was my name, and my bio was something to do with the meme. And I was having the
Mhm.
time of my life. And guys would swipe right on me. Like I would match with some people. It was really freaking weird. I had the time of my life though. Like
I'm
people are
sure.
like guys are pretty funny. I
I
Nothing
know.
ever happened if anyone's wondering. Like nothing. I don't like dating apps. I don't. Not for me. If it's for you, cool, but just not for me. You know. But that was really
Mhm.
fun. I just like the whole swiping, swipe, 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 swiping, no swiper.
Great. Wow. Wonderful. I love that reference.
I had
Took
to.
me back. Took me back.
Your mom doesn't like Dora.
She does it.
No,
That's
no.
that's so sad.
I know. I remember her once very vividly saying that she doesn't like Dora, and I don't know why that stuck with me, but anyways,
Wow. Great.
yeah.
Um so I have something to talk about. I'm reading my notes. I'm reading my notes because then we just forget what we were going to say.
Okay.
Um So Eric and I have been like thinking, because you know that we had a goal of like buying a house in like early next year,
Mm-hmm.
but these goals were set before all this craziness happened with the market and all of that. Like right now, first of all, it's impossible to buy a house because it's so expensive. And even if we did have the money, you can't even find houses that are for sale anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Like everything is taken. So I think we've decided that we're gonna try to rent a house. So when our lease is over, we're not gonna like renew our lease here. We're just gonna rent a house, so at least we feel more, like if we're
Yeah.
living in a home, like I'm kind of over this freaking apartment life, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
And we just like I just feel like we're stuck because we had plans to like, okay, buy a house, like save to buy a house, to then like, okay, get engaged, get married, have kids and all of that, and now it's like everything is just
Yeah.
messed up.
No, no, yeah.
Like nothing's in order now.
Everything's just one little scramble.
Yeah.
That
Isn't
sucks.
it interesting that like I'm talking about this and like you're not even like close to being in that stage in your life?
At all.
But that's why I love like our podcast name and like what it stands for because
Yeah,
it's like
we're
two
two
completely different worlds.
like two completely like worlds, life stages. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, like you're gonna get married next couple of years. I'm over here, you know, single as a Pringle.
Wait, when I
But
have kids, what are you gonna be? You're gonna be an aunt? What is that? Right? When I
no, isn't it when like your like when one of my siblings, then I'm an aunt? Do I become an aunt when you have kids too?
I think it's like a second aunt or
I mean,
something
either
like
way,
that.
I'll consider myself an aunt.
Okay, you better. I mean, yeah, what else are you gonna be?
No, exactly.
Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna be the cool tia.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be that
for
cool
sure.
single tia. You know, that's gonna be
Hmm.
me.
Yeah, which by the way, I know you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right?
Ew. Yes.
Yeah. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday, which well, we're going to be sharing a lot of we're getting serious now, but whatever, might as well share it since we talk about anything in our podcast.
Yeah.
Um I have an ultrasound on Wednesday because I haven't had my period in like 5 6 months.
Mm.
So
You haven't taken any
I'm not
tests?
pregnant.
Oh,
Yes, I'm not pregnant, but that's the issue that I'm like not getting my period, which means that I'm not ovulating, which means
something.
something's wrong
Something's up.
because that's not good.
Yeah.
So they did blood work. My blood work came out perfectly normal, which kind of annoys me because it's like I was hoping that something was off because that's not really like that big of a deal. They can like fix it or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're like, "Oh no, blood work is perfect."
It's like, okay, then what's wrong?
So now I have an ultrasound and I'm kind of scared of like what they're going to find or if they're
Yeah.
going to find anything. And then if they don't find anything, it's like, okay, something's still wrong.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I have a little weird relationship with the doctors. They really piss me off. I don't know
they
what.
suck.
Like, I don't understand how some people are doctors. I really don't.
Hmm.
Like, I shouldn't be going. I shouldn't have been going to the doctors this many times already this year. Should have been resolved last year, but people are dumb.
People don't do their jobs correctly and they don't care about their patients. They're just trying to get them out the door as soon as possible and they don't take the time to diagnose and to actually care about the patient that's in the room. And I know that's not all doctors, but unfortunately, from my experience, that's the majority.
Yeah, me too. I'm scared for my appointment tomorrow as well because I don't like MRI scans. I feel like claustrophobic in them. I don't like the feeling. They scare the hell out of me. But like, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, dude, you know what happened to me one time when I was in cheerleading? When I messed up my ankle pretty bad one time that they were like, "Hey, you should get like I guess you can get an MRI, right, on your ankle too?"
I'm pretty sure. It's your whole
Yeah,
you,
whatever.
you put your whole body in there.
Okay, yeah, so it was an MRI and for some reason this MRI took I think that it took like over an hour to do this MRI. I don't know if it was like old like cuz
Ooh,
it
I
was when I
would be
was younger.
freaking out.
Listen, I fell asleep, right? It was like almost like 10 minutes left,
Hmm.
right? I fell asleep and in my sleep I twitched.
You
My ankle
twitched.
twitched.
Your ankle twitched.
And guess what?
What?
They had to do it start from the beginning.
Oh hell no. Oh
Yeah.
hell no. That's like the worst part. You can't move. You're stuck in this big ass machine. You
Hmm.
feel weird. It's the noise scares me. You're in there by yourself because it's radioactive and no one can be there around you. It's just not a great experience. I don't like it at
Yeah.
all. I would
You're going to be
die.
okay. It's going to be good.
Yeah,
It's
I
going to be good.
know. Yeah.
But what are they going to be like? Why are you getting an MRI exactly?
The orthopedic that I went to, he wants to compare this MRI scan to the one that I got last. Did I ever mention why this whole thing's happened? Like, did I ever?
No, no, let's talk about it. This is the time.
Okay. Okay, so last year in February, in late February, I got into a car accident and I fractured two lumbars on my bottom, my lower, the two, like lumbar one and two, my lower spine. I fractured them. Um, I went to what's the spine doctor called? Is it a chiropractor?
Uh,
Uh,
nah, girl.
girl,
Mm,
I don't know. Whatever. I
no.
went to one of those. I went to one of those, and basically, he didn't really help me much because I'm still dealing with it. Even though he told me, "Oh yeah, it's gonna heal in like 8 months." It's not gonna heal like 100% because wonderful, my luck, the fracture that I got, like it doesn't 100% heal. Like it's always just gonna be a little like
Mm-hmm.
a little
A
bothered,
little wonky.
a
Yeah.
little wonky. Um, but he was like, "Oh no, you should be fine. You're young. Like this pain's gonna go away. Like you're gonna be fine."
And it didn't.
Here I am, like what, like 15 months later, and
Yep.
the pain has not gotten worse obviously, but like it started slowly coming back worse every time. Like I can't even jump on the trampoline, and that's when I noticed it started getting bad because I would start jumping on the trampoline and I would have these sharp pains in the same exact spot, and I wouldn't be able to move for like a couple seconds, you know?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Oh, I
I didn't
thought,
know that just by jumping on the trampoline, you were in pain.
yeah, sometimes I would jump and I would like it would hurt so bad. It kind of gave me flashbacks to when I had the pain from like the car accident because I was just like,
Wow.
I can't move. So I told my
Mm-hmm.
mom, like, you know what, let's go see a 1 year later checkup and see how it's doing. And I was expecting for them to be like, oh yeah, like it's been, it's just fine. Like you're gonna have back pain, like, like deal with it. No, I
Mm-hmm.
got news that I have to go back to a specialist, that it's not doing good, that basically just like I need to go get physical therapy and all this and that. And I was just like,
No, and you know what's the most ridiculous part? Because people are thinking they're probably thinking you got into this crazy car accident. It was
no.
a small car accident. She just got so unlucky that I don't know how she got really hurt.
Yeah, like it, like, I mean, people don't know you got into a car accident. Your car flips, you landed
I
upside
flipped
down.
twice. Yeah.
You landed
I
upside
flipped
down.
twice. Everything was shattered. I couldn't get out. I was hanging from a seatbelt. I didn't even have a scratch on me.
Yeah, and the car accident that I got to, which is kind of like a head, like a front. I don't even know what's that called, like a front.
It was a head on, but it wasn't like a crazy head on. Like
Yeah,
they weren't.
no, yeah, but I
Yeah.
guess for the way that I was sitting, I don't know what I just got effed up.
You fractured your back.
I fractured my back. Out of literally anything that I could have fractured was my freaking back, and
You're weak, man.
I am. My
What's wrong with your bones? Drink more milk. What's going on?
I don't know. But yeah, it just sucks that I'm basically dealing with like the same situation all over again a year later because I'm back in the doctors, back getting more x-rays, MRI scans, doctor appointments every week. People are asking me when I'm free. I'm like, I could be free this week, but I don't know because I might have doctor's appointments, you know? And it's
Yeah.
just like it sucks that it's just like it's a nightmare. I hate talking about this. I just one of the reasons why I don't drive, it's just like it was just not a great time. That whole
Yeah.
experience in general, life was just not it. But
Yeah, that was a crazy time.
yeah, but now I'm
Yeah.
just like this my little broken back and we're like four lifers now. Four
Yeah.
lifers.
I mean, I feel you. My back hurts every day, but whatever. It
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yep. We
Do we have
can't
anything
get
else to talk about?
Surfside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You
That
passed by it.
I did. Yeah. When we went to go to Manolo, we passed by it. But we passed by it after they already like demolished the other part that was left that didn't fall down.
Mm-hmm.
And you would just see like all that was left, and right next to it you would see a bunch of flags from, like, the countries that people were from, and photos of them, and flowers, and people still there. But the scariest part is that there's still bodies under there right next to
Oh
you.
my God.
Like,
It's
you're
just, that's the eerie feeling about it. That is just
like, just
knowing
knowing,
that.
yeah, just knowing that you're passing by, and just a few feet away from you there's still bodies under there.
Hmm.
I Gives me goosebumps. I can't.
First of all, I don't want to, like, obviously, everybody that's listening to this knows about what happened with the Surfside condos, and that
Yeah.
one of them just randomly
Collapse in the
collapsed.
middle of the night.
Like, how does that happen? That, when I heard about that, it pissed me off
Me too.
because that's so unfair. That is so unfair. People were just in their homes sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And like, who's gonna think? I live in an apartment. Never in my wildest dreams, even now, knowing what happened in that building, it's still, the thought doesn't run, like, cross my mind that it could collapse. Obviously, like, that's, you always think that can't happen.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we still don't know what was going on with that building, but they obviously paid some people to, like, pass inspections or whatever they did, because
Well, actually, my mom told me the other day that uh, we don't know. I don't know. Allegedly, that when
Mhm.
they do these checks, to see like how these apartments are doing, that the last one that they got checked, which I think was in March, that they got the results days after it collapsed, and the results were that it wasn't in good condition, that it needs to basically get like all renewed up. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah. Like, can you, like, a few days after it collapsed is when they got the papers. Like,
But like, how does that just happen? How does a building just like turn to dust? Because that's another thing. It didn't just like, oh, collapse,
no,
like,
like it literally, like, sand. It
it
turned,
disintegrated. It like
yeah.
disintegrated. I
No.
I don't understand. It's really sad, and I mean, I'm sorry if anybody that's listening like knows somebody that
Yeah.
lived there or anything. It's a really sad and horrible situation. I can't believe that something like that happened like so close to us.
Yeah. And not anybody
It's
that's living in a hotel or an apartment or wherever right now, like, how uncomfortable you must feel, like how unsafe you must feel because of that.
mm-hmm.
Like when we went to go stay at Hollywood, like the apartment that we were staying at was pretty old. It was an old building. It's not new. And we were just
Mm-hmm.
like thinking all the time, we're like, oh my God, like that's crazy.
No, because you just like, now you randomly think about those things. And imagine, I was thinking about that too. The people that survived what happened and now they have them like in high rise buildings. It's like,
I
I'm
know.
sure.
Like, how are you gonna move? Like, how? Like, literally, oh yeah, your building just collapsed. Let's move you to another one. Like, what?
For sure they have like PTSD or something. You,
Oh,
you
for
just,
sure. Oh my God, I can't even imagine.
yeah.
I don't even know how that happens.
Yeah. Well, it's sad that we're ending this on a sad note, but we just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, because you live here. Well, I live here.
Yeah. I mean, I pretty much like,
Yeah,
I'll never say that I'm from Orlando. I'm not from Orlando.
you're not from Orlando.
I
You're
just
a
live
Miami
here.
gal.
Yeah, I just live here.
You need to come to Miami. I bring
I
this every.
am.
I don't know if
Oh
you've
my
noticed, but
gosh.
I'm pretty sure that every episode I always bring up like, when are you coming?
I know. Is that, look, we want to, well, first of all, Eric and I spoke, and we, I think it's going to be like an official thing. We're going to go to Miami once a month.
Ooh,
Like, it's just going to be a thing. We just
yay!
want to visit more, and we want to do like fun things. We don't just want to like go and like be stuck
That's
in
what we
my mom's
usually
house.
do.
Yeah, like we want to go to cool areas and like visit. So you can join us. We can take you out.
Yay! Take me out of my house,
Yeah.
please do.
Yep. Well, I think that's it for this week. It was actually longer than I thought we were going to talk. We kind
I
of just
told
winged
you.
this episode.
I'm like, I promise you, it seems like a short, like, conversation parts, whatever, but I promise you it's gonna, like, go pretty far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm proud of us.
Me too. I like this episode.
Me too. I don't even think there were a lot of like awkward pauses.
No, very organic. I think it's because
Yeah.
a lot of it we haven't talked about. I think that's what we need to do. We just need to not talk to each other about what we're going to talk about on the
Yes.
podcast.
Today we were like, I was like, okay, I'm writing my notes for the podcast, like whatever. And Vale was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to tell you because I just want to talk about it on the podcast. Like, I'm not going to tell
Yeah.
you
Get your
what my
reaction and all
anything.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that we should just keep on doing that from now on.
We will. But
Okay.
okay, guys, thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode and please come back again next week.
Please do. We love
Yeah.
you.
We love you.
Why?
That wasn't even good. Come on, that wasn't even good.
Anything that you sing, because I can't sing for my life, I'm going to think it sounds good.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed our podcast, episode number 4. Hope you have
By
a
the way,
great
it's
day.
new episodes. It's new episodes every Monday. We're gonna be late this week just because Vale was on vacation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I just came back on Monday.
Yeah.
So from now on, Mondays.
Yeah, Mondays. All right. Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Peace out.
And Boy Scouts. No discrimination.
Yeah, no, yeah. Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, everyone Scouts.
All right. Bye.
Bye.